we wanted to kind of take you guys through for Lease. This was a newer one for the record. We hadn't been sitting on this one for quite as long, but we're really happy with where it came out. So this was another one that was co-produced with Chris Meller. He actually, we sent him kind of a really rough demo.
Extremely rough.
A really rough demo of the song, and we're like, dude, we really like the direction of this, but it needs to go somewhere else. Here's some referenced songs. Can you do something with it? And within a day, he sent us kind of a full breakdown of what his thoughts were and how to make it really cool. And we just kind of took that and we ran with it.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about what the song is about at all?
So I wrote the song while I was driving in my car, and I remember exactly where I was. I was on my way to my brother's house to go see his adorable baby. I passed a for lease sign, and it was like a building that was for lease or whatever, and I was like, we had some friends that were going through a rough time in their relationships, and I kind of thought of this idea of like, what if you put your heart up for a lease? And I was like, oh, that's so tacky and cheesy, and why would you ever? And then I started singing it, and I was like, actually, this is kind of like a good concept. Kind of catchy and kind of a good concept. So that's where the idea for the song came along, and then I just kind of kept writing from there.
Yeah, but it's another one that has really evolved. For the longest time, we just couldn't find either the right chord progression for it, or we couldn't find the right tempo for the song.
It was definitely the chord progression for sure.
And no matter what we tried, we couldn't understand where the song wanted to go.
How it wanted to sound, if it should be in a minor key or a major key.
And it wasn't until we sent it to Meller to where we really kind of landed on what it is now.
He landed on it, and we were like, how'd you read our minds? Yeah. That's exactly what we wanted, but we just couldn't do it ourselves.
And it started with this intro here with the piano and the organ from what he sent us, and then we actually sent the track to another good friend of ours, Cody Stonebreaker, who performed the piano on this song, and it just sounds incredible.
We're really kind of blessed to be surrounded by so many talented musicians, and we have even more musicians that are on other songs as well.
And then we got Meller coming in here with the guitar. So this is another it's just a longer tune. I mean, it's like 5.5 minutes long. And we wanted it to just kind of ride. One of the reference songs was Colder Weather by Zac Brown Band. And we wanted it to kind of evoke emotion, but kind of take you through... Excuse me.
Sorry, our doggy is whining.
We wanted it to evoke a certain emotion, but also kind of take you through a story, just progress through, having a clear beginning, middle, and end. That's kind of the theme of most of the songs on this record, is it has a pretty clear beginning, middle, and end, and we really wanted to dive into the aspect of storytelling on this record. Taylor's vocals are beautiful on this one.
And I shift into 6th gear, and now I lie empty. It's about time I lived it free. I'm putting my heart up for Lease. You can't call it a home, I'm taking your keys. I can do life on my own, put my mind at ease.
So the bridge here, this was a fun part of the song, writing this bridge.
Also took forever.
Yeah, we couldn't really figure out what we wanted it to be lyrically. But we figured this would be the best way to kind of complete the story, right? You have a beginning, middle, a climax, and the end of it. Taylor's vocals here are just so tasty.
Set me free and your debt's forgiven. And this is how far I've been driven. I'm putting my heart up for lease. You can't call it a home, I'm taking the keys. I can do life on my own.
And Cody's piano part,
Yeah.
also incredible.
Gorgeous.
He does this thing at the beginning of the song that I just think is so cool.
Mm-hmm.
I
The
love
little
that.
like
Yeah.
tr-
Little flutter.
trill flutter thing.
Yeah. Anyway,
We are not pianists.
no. Well, anything else?
I think this one was just. I think for the longest time it was a pain in our butt
It was.
It
It was so satisfying to have it done.
to actually hear it go where it needed to go, and then once we finished recording it, we were like, just get it out,
Yeah.
just send it.
We could have
Because-
done more. I had more ideas. I was thinking like violin on this and all kinds of different stuff, but we're just like we need to
We need to be done.
let it ride.
We need to let this song be this song
Yeah.
and just move on. So we needed to put it up for Lease.
Lame.
Lame.
All right. Thanks everybody.